In this video, we will see to find a quadratic polynomial when sum of zeros and product of zeros are given. Okay, we have to form a quadratic polynomial when sum of 0 and product of zeros are given in the question. This is just reverse of the question in which we are given a polynomial and from that we find out the zeros of the polynomial by factorization, and then we find out the relation of sum of zeros and product of zeros. Here in this question, sum of zeros and product of zeros will be given and we have to find a quadratic polynomial. To understand that, let us take one question. I am taking here exercise 2.2, question number 2, first part, in which the sum of zeros and product of zeros are given. Okay, so here 1 upon 4 is the sum of zeros and minus 1 is the product of zeros. Now whenever you solve the questions like this, always keep one thing in mind, that don't assume that these two values are alpha and beta. These are not alpha and beta. They are representing the sum of zeros and product of zeros. First number 1 upon 4 is presenting sum of zeros and minus 1 is representing product of zeros. That means we have sum of zeros, that is alpha plus beta, is 1 by 4, and product of zeros, alpha into beta, is equal to minus 1. So sum of 0 and product of zeros both are given to us. With this we have to find out the quadratic polynomial. Now whenever we are given the sum of zeros and product of zeros, using that to form the quadratic polynomial, the standard form of quadratic polynomial is x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros is equal to 0. This equal to 0 has been used to define the polynomial in case out of the value a, b and c, if we have any rational value, then to simplify that we can use this equal to 0. Otherwise, while reporting the answer for quadratic polynomial, equal to 0 will not be used because a polynomial does not contain equal to 0. If we use equal to 0, it becomes quadratic equation. Okay, so here we have the sum of zeros 1 by 4, product of zeros minus 1. So we have the standard form of quadratic polynomial, x square minus sum of zeros, which we write as alpha plus beta into x plus product of zeros, alpha into beta, equal to 0. That implies x square minus alpha plus beta, we have 1 by 4 x plus alpha into beta minus 1 equal to 0. That implies x square minus 1 by 4x, or we can write x upon 4 plus minus 1 is equal to 0. Now this is not considered as the standard form of polynomial, as you can see here, out of a, b and c, if any of the value is a rational value, then this cannot be considered the standard form of the polynomial. So for this we have to make sure that there should be no rational value in this polynomial. So for this we will take the LCM of this whole equation, and the LCM of these three will be equal to 4. You can assume it as x square upon 1 minus 1 upon 4x minus 1 upon 1, and the LCM of 1, 4 and 1 will be equal to 4. So it becomes 4x square minus x minus 4 upon 4 equal to 0. That implies 4x square minus x minus 4 equal to 0 into 4. Okay. This implies that x square minus x minus 4 equal to 0. So you can see here now in this form we don't have any rational value. That means this represents our required polynomial. That means now 0 is not required. So the required polynomial is equal to x square minus minus 4x square minus x minus 4. This is your required polynomial. Now in some books you will find that this same question, this same solution has been represented by using a constant k. So here we will have to go into this equation. After putting the value of sum of 0 and product of zeros, x square minus 1 upon 4 x minus 1. Okay, and if we are not simplifying it to avoid the denominator, to avoid the rational number, then this equation is given as x square minus 1 upon 4 x minus 1 equal to 0. That means required polynomial is equal to k into x square minus 1 by 4x minus 1 equal to 0. And here k represents the value which we had got. What was that value? The value is 1 by 4. Because if you will take the LCM of this whole part, we got the LCM 4. So this 1 upon 4 will be the denominator for the whole equation as we have done it. So k will represent 1 upon 4. So in some book you will find the answer is given in this form, but in your NCERT book the answer has been given in this form. Okay, so we will follow our NCERT book and we will use it to represent our answer in this form. Okay, so you solve the remaining questions in this way by taking out the LCM if there is any rational value out of a, b and c. So after taking out the LCM for the whole equation, multiply the denominator with the 0 so that the denominator becomes 0, and then the numerator will represent the required polynomial for the equation.